Extremely excited today to welcome two members to our team. I'll talk about them in the order that they committed to us. I've been waiting for a long time to talk about Brett VandenBergh. He's a young man that you talk about fits in the recruiting process and fit for the student athlete, a fit for the school. His sister had played volleyball here. He knew all about us. Had watched us play a whole bunch. You know, we got to watch him play plenty. We're tipped off pretty early on to him in the process, and really overall a terrific fit for this program. Physically he's a man right now. He looks like one of our juniors or seniors from a physical perspective. He'll come in and give us a toughness, a leadership. He was teammates with Chris Kading, current freshman on our roster right now, and the two of those together led De Pere High School, which had never been to a state tournament, to the state finals last year. In the state finals game, Brett VandenBergh had 19 points and was absolutely inspiring on the defensive end. Adds a lot of toughness to us, and really you go through a process, never wavered on how good of a fit he'd be. Very excited to have him. He's played for an excellent high school program. Took a program that hadn't had a lot of success historically, and with him and Kading, took it to the big school championship game. So obviously they had a great deal of success, and he's an integral part of that. Our next signee, Dexter Werner, out of Bismarck, North Dakota. He's a 4.0 student. He's won football championships. He's going to be playing in a couple days over at the Fargo Dome for football for another state championship. Basketball-wise, led his team to the state last year, got injured just before the state tournament. He is outstanding track athlete with a chance to win, state titles in a couple different events there. And on top of that, oh yeah, by the way, he's a 4.0 student. Busy guy, obviously, and an achiever and a winner. And it was funny that the recruiting process for these two probably couldn't have been much more different. VandenBergh, we locked in on him early, he locked in on us early. Dexter, we kind of sat back and waited to see where he'd pan out. And I have never seen a kid take such a dramatic step forward during the summer AAU circuit. We were aware of him, we knew him, we had seen him a bunch, and then to watch him go out and do what he did on a nightly basis against national Division I caliber competition made me absolutely say we got to have this kid. Delighted to have a North Dakota kid, but I don't care if he's from North Dakota, Wyoming, California. We needed this kid on our team. Intense player, very good rebounder, very agile and skilled for his size. He's going to play primarily the interior positions, the 4 and the 5. People have wondered about his height playing at that position. His wingspan is 6'11". He is very capable of competing against a wide variety of players. Smaller, more agile bigs, bigger, monstrous bigs that he can kind of bang around with a little bit. So between the two of these guys, leadership, toughness, excellence on the court, and terrific kids overall. We're absolutely elated to have both of them. Any questions?
Considering the current youth of your team, are both these guys coming in with the expectations that they may not see playing time until a little bit later down the road?
It's their job to come in and win it. That's their job. And both these guys are really competitive. We'll see how it pans out with them. Obviously, I'm a coach that leaves that door open for as long as possible usually. The other difference is with these two is they're both physically ready to go. One of the reasons you redshirt is kids maybe a little more slight. You want to get them in the weight room. Let's get them in here and see where they're at. I remember a couple of years ago I didn't think there was a chance that I'd play Trayvon his true freshman year, and we did, and I'm glad we did. Anything else?
Coach, how important was it? I know you said it doesn't matter if North Dakota or Wyoming, but this is the first North Dakota kid you've had recruiting as head coach. How important was it to get a North Dakota guy on the roster?
Well, I like the idea of it. I do. And you can't build a program based on what makes you feel good geographically. You can't do it that way. But when there is one in the state that shows the potential that Dexter has, he became priority 1A as soon as the summer recruiting session got over. And you know, the other thing about Dexter that makes it such a good fit, he's just wanted to be a part of this program for quite some time. And when you get a kid that's talented, a kid that is already buying into what you're doing, and a kid that's just excited about to represent his home state, just excited about getting the chance to put on that Bison jersey, getting a chance to go out there and show that we've got plenty of talent in this state. He's got that chip on his shoulder. I like that about him.
How much does it help that Brett and Chris play together? How much did that help? And obviously you had the door open with Brooke, but did that even help a little bit more that the two of them play together? Yeah,
they're great friends. And I think Chris would tell you that one of the biggest influences in his development as a player over the past 3 or 4 years has been Brett. Brett is an alpha male in every sense of the word. And, probably took Chris in dragging and screaming into the gym more times than Chris would care to admit early on, and then Chris really caught the bug. But sometimes you need somebody to kind of pull you along a little bit, and for Chris, Brett was that guy. Chris will readily admit that. They're great friends, kind of polar opposites personality-wise, a little bit of the odd couple, but the comfort level between those two really helped in the recruiting process, no question.